Good evening, everyone. This is the November 9, 2022 meeting of the Blight Review Board here in Darien Town Hall Room 206. I am calling the meeting to order as the senior member of this body today. With elections having just occurred, it is time for us to reestablish the officers of this group. So I think the thing for me to do is call for a motion nominating someone for the chairmanship. Mr. Lamold?
I recommend you.
Oh, you do?
Second that nomination.
Oh, you're all too kind. All right, any other nominations? No, all right. Then I guess we move to close the nominations.
Yes.
In favor, right?
Aye.
Okay. And all those in favor of me as chair going forward, you'll please indicate by thank you. Okay, thank you all. Wonderful. Are there any nominations for the secretary position? Oh, he put his hand up.
Oh, no, I was waiting, I was waiting
I saw
about
it.
his
You
staff
You
that's
saw it.
leaving. No.
All right, well, we'll have to go ad hoc as we have in the past. Speaking of which, so we'll move on to the next order of business. But in that vein, could someone please keep some notes tonight? Would you do that for the night?
George, you like me to do it? I'll do it.
Oh, would you? Oh, Peter, they're right. We're kind of counting on you to do that tonight. Yeah, please. Thank you. Okay, so moving to the third item on our agenda, we have action on the draft minutes of the October 12, 2022 meeting. Have you folks had a chance to review them? And may I have a motion to approve? Thank you. And a second. Thank you. And any comments, corrections, edits, whatever. All right, then all in favor of approval? Thank you. That's unanimous. All right, so we can turn quickly to Mr. Solito. I do note, members of the public, I believe we have met these property owners here before. If you can get to the file number, I'd be happy to call them first so we can release them early on. 17-013, okay. Would you folks please come up, whoever wants to speak, please come up to the podium.
I'm sorry about
Just be careful. Yeah, thanks. Good evening, sir. Would you give us your name and address, please?
My name is William Fischel. My address is 60 Long Ridge Road, Reading, Connecticut.
Right, okay. And you are here, we know, on the particular address that brings you here tonight. Do you have an update for us?
Yeah, so at the last meeting, you requested that we consider demolition of the property because it's apparent that it cannot be repaired in a costly way. So we have begun the process of contacting, basically starting the demolition process. We've been in touch with the building department to find out all the requirements. We started the procedure by sending out 4 certified mailings to 2 property owners that neighbor the property, and also the historical committee or historical society, and Marion Castell, I guess the head of it.
Castell?
Castell. So we have received basically we know that they received the notices because it was sent certified mail, receipt requested. So everybody that would be involved, or neighbors or whatever, are aware of what we intend to do. We've been in touch. Oh, the historical society, Marion Castell specifically, has given us a November 15th go-ahead date to actually begin or get underway with the demolition process. I guess there's a certain waiting period.
So November 15, will you start the waiting period, or you think it'll be concluded?
No, I believe it's concluded on November 15.
Okay. Is it 60 days or 90 days, I thought, after?
I'm not sure of. I know
Have you advertised in a newspaper?
There will be a sign put up. We have a demolition company that we've been dealing with who will take care of much of the process. And
Good.
also, my sister Linda Cohen, who is one of the executors, and my cousin Karen Smith, who is the other executor, are taking care of all those procedures.
Good.
Eversource has been contacted about disconnecting the power to the house. They said they'll do that as of November 15th, when it's appropriate. The water has been disconnected for a number of years. And the excavating company that we're getting to actually do the demolition is Chris Yuba Excavating. And we have given him the okay, we want to roll on this as soon as possible. So basically, we feel that we're underway, and we're going to get on with the process, so.
Good. I don't want you to give me the number, but you understand what the budget is, the cost to do this?
Yes, we have a contract with them, and
Okay,
and the
and
family is getting together. And
You've signed a contract, you're
Yes.
comfortable that you can
yes.
do that? Okay, good for you.
What do you anticipate the demolition date to be?
I can't give you a specific date because I'm still trying to understand. I know my sister has gotten all of the requirements. She's aware of everything that needs to be done, but I know, as you say, we need to put the ad in the paper and make sure that basically as soon as we know we can proceed, we're going to. That's our
Good.
plan. So
I think there's a 90-day waiting period, but, yep, Mr. Salito?
I just want to confirm, I did get an email from planning and zoning, that they had met about this.
okay.
This issue. So
I knew they had
he forwarded-
contacted
yes.
someone. Yes.
Yeah, he forwarded me just that information.
What's the 90-day period?
I think it's a 90-day one. I think when I read those notices of demolition, I think they have 90 days, but I can't swear to it, but,
I'm not. I don't know that number, to be honest with
Okay.
you, but
yeah.
I do know that we want to get it done.
Yes, I understand, yeah. Okay, any other questions? Yes, please, would you come up to the podium?
Oh.
I'm sorry, yeah.
That's okay.
I'm sorry.
Let me stand aside.
Yeah, I could grab on, Willie.
Yeah.
Is it
I'm
necessary?
sorry, could we have your name and address, please?
Oh, it's Karen Smith, 10 Hampton Road, Darien.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Is it necessary to have a survey done prior to the demolition?
I defer to the pros on that, not for our purposes, but, and I don't know. I talked to the building department about that.
So I should call the building department?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know why you would, but,
I don't think there
Wouldn't that be
is a
something that the demolition contractor would
want to know that too?
presume,
Yeah.
presumably, but.
I know he has asked for one, and it's not outlined in the demolition procedure that you need one.
Right.
Yeah.
So we're just trying to straighten that out.
Is my memory correct that you're thinking of putting up a rehab or something like that? That's somebody else?
No.
Yeah.
No, that's somebody else, yeah.
Basically, we're looking to sell the property.
Sure.
Right, okay.
Okay. And Mr. Salito, I believe the status is that fines are running or begin to run?
Technically, that they're supposed to, scheduled to start on the 11th
Of November?
of November,
All right.
yeah.
Anyone care to make a motion in that regard to suspend them?
I would.
I would suspend
Yeah,
the
suspend it.
fines.
Okay, so
Second.
Mr. Etter moved, Mr. Washek
With
seconded.
reservation that if
Well-
nothing happens,
Why don't
we can change that.
Wouldn't we
Well-
just suspend it for a month or 2 months? Or I mean,
That's-
we have an
I think
upcoming
that's
meeting,
the
is
point.
that-
It's
yeah.
Suspended for a 2-month period.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. That give you some breathing
Well,
room?
we thank the committee for that.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much, yes.
I honestly don't know the details of the legality of that, or whether we'd have to go through a new finding, et cetera, but don't worry about that. We'll take the 60 days, and if that's any other questions, comments, discussion? All right, then.
I
Those-
just wanted to add, you have our assurance that we're going to do this, so.
Absolutely.
Terrific, good. All right, those in
Have you now
favor?
found all of the people who have rights to the house?
There's one small question mark, it actually amounts to less than 2%, the way, when we actually go through the numbers.
Okay.
But we know we cannot get a court to say.
Clear the title.
Yes.
And
At
she's
this point.
deceased too,
Oh, jeez.
and she's our aunt, actually.
So,
Yeah.
did she have anybody she could leave us up to? Or-
No, she was
And then I
disabled.
don't think.
Somebody's
you-
got to work that out.
Okay.
Okay, so the motion is to suspend fines for 60 days from the commencement date of November 11, 2022. So those in favor of that, please indicate by raising your hand. Thank you, that's unanimous. We appreciate your efforts, and please stay with it.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank
You're
you.
welcome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Solito, back to the beginning.
Yes. There we go.
Pictures to repair, good.
Very good. Okay. And we'll get back to our first property, 16-001. That one is still, there's still hope of, you can see picture of the, at least a picture of the property. It is still, they're still maintaining what's there. I did have a conversation with the representative from M&T Bank, Mr. Glick, Patrick Glick. He asked about, again, the condition of the property, what's being done, whatever. And the status of the fines that they've stopped at this point to a certain amount. And he was going to attempt to contact ownership or the daughters of the owner to try to get some further resolution. But as long as they're maintaining, then that'll stay on a watch status for us.
Okay. We have several on watch status, don't we?
No, that's the only one that's
Okay.
on watch.
I was going to say, I don't know that you need to report to us each month on a.
Well,
watch
yeah,
matter, but-
I know that I'd mentioned it once, and I think there was a motion that you
Keep it on
wanted-
there?
You
Good.
wanted to be kept
That's
on the
fine.
list until it's resolved.
That's fine, and happy to know that the lender or whatever, the owner now, I guess, has been in touch. Okay, thanks.
Okay, next, 17-011. Again, this image was taken yesterday. No changes. They are currently accruing fines. Last lien on the property was filed with the town clerk in May of 2022.
Okay. Well,
But that one's accruing fines currently.
So the lien now is what, 39,600 according to this?
Yeah, it was 30, yes, correct, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, good. So-
Okay,
Yeah, so the lien was filed with the town and also served on the owner?
yes,
Yeah, good, okay.
yes.
Thank you.
Yes, that was done. Okay, 17-013, that's the one that
Yeah.
we just met with,
Sure.
fine. 17-019. That was a picture taken yesterday. One of the vehicles is gone. One of the unregistered vehicles is gone. Not too much care done to the property, but at least,
It looks-
that's
My
gone.
recollection, it looks better. I mean, maybe it's.
Because the cars are gone.
Yeah,
Got one car.
right.
But, yes, it's, I think if we could just get that other car out of the way, the other issues, I know she had mentioned here at the meeting last week about hopefully doing a demo and
burn down, she talked about possible.
Yeah.
Oh, right. The car is not hers, and is that correct? That's the one that's out front. They got rid of the car that was in the park, in the driveway?
Yes.
Yeah, she
But
does
the
not
car
have
out front,
title.
I think she said it wasn't hers, and she doesn't know whose it is or something?
I'm not sure, I assumed that it was hers, but she was having some issue getting a title
Right,
through, which isn't normally difficult, but I don't know the circumstances
Yeah.
surrounding.
yeah.
There's no
Gotcha.
plate on it anymore, so there's,
No.
the only thing you could get freedom of FOI from the motor vehicle is whether or not has a valid registration
Right.
and, you know, when it expired, but we had already determined that it is not registered.
Did she, I think she indicated that she thought she could get rid of both of the cars.
She was
fairly soon.
hoping to get rid of both at the same time,
Yeah,
but,
all right. We'll have to-
What's the follow-up step on the sentence, the owner wishes to pursue using the house as a fire department burn down?
That's up to her.
that would be, yeah, I had spoken with the fire marshal,
Oh, yeah.
Robert Bush, about it, and they do not do burn downs.
I wouldn't think with
Yeah.
that house
Yeah.
right next to it.
Right,
they'd be a little
exactly.
concerned.
So that is not going to be an option.
No,
Burn
no,
down.
they'll take advantage if they want for tax purposes to allow them into do other exercises on, you know, internal demolition, ladder drills, things, you know, for,
This was the house that she was talking about, a prefab.
Yes.
Right.
yes,
Okay.
right,
And this
correct.
one is not, there are no fines on this one.
Yes,
Yeah, they are. They started about now, I think.
what, no, I'm sorry, no.
This is 1709, 019?
Yes.
No, this one has been put off with fines. I believe that we have, the last thing that was here was and I believe I had
Yeah,
a
she
call,
came
no,
in.
that was another one.
She had the citation in her hand, I believe, the notice of the fines.
She got the notice
She
of
got it the day that
determination.
she came here.
Right.
She got the notice of determination that there were violations there.
Oh,
That was
not-
good.
We didn't,
No, because she had just gotten it, let's see, on 10/11, she had gotten the letter. So technically, fines can commence on 11/11 as well, on this property, because she does have the notice of determination.
yeah, we had made the determination. We set the fines at $100. She was served with the citation from the town attorney.
Right.
And I'm sure I was saying to her when she was here that they would start 30 days from then. So, I think.
So we don't have to do anything because
No.
we already.
No,
That's that,
technically,
yes.
yeah,
But the
because
fines then will commence.
Yes.
Yeah.
30 days after, 30
Yeah.
days after that, they technically, if it's 30 days, would have been, actually today,
Right.
the 10th. They'll start commencing now,
Okay.
until such time as she's, you know, gets everything,
Right.
okay. Okay,
Yep.
moving on, 18-002. No change with this property at all. Just as a reminder, the judge had granted the non-rent paying tenants there until December 31st to vacate
Right.
that property. So
Okay.
I wouldn't expect anything to happen until after that date.
Right.
18-004. There's actually a good picture of, it seems like the owner doing unpermitted work on his property.
Oh, yeah, okay. Right.
Putting in a cobblestone driveway there.
Jeez. Okay.
But there's enough of the violations in this picture to show that nothing has
Right.
changed
Okay.
on this property.
Have we had any response from the Board of Selectmen?
From,
Oh, in
Oh.
terms of
Oh.
consideration of the proceeding, I know it's being discussed with that office and town council.
it was,
So it's being discussed, but no decisions have been reached.
No.
Kathy Larkin had asked, just he said of curiosity, what the board might have come to some sort of conclusion as to when they would start, when they would do foreclosures, I guess from her point of view in the tax department as well. Yeah,
I see.
that's all.
Okay.
Okay. 18005, there's been no changes with that. The last status was, town attorney was requested to send, and I believe they did send, the notice of determination for the extra violations that were found in the back. I had tried contacting them to see if they'd gotten a return on it yet, but I haven't heard no emails or anything back from them yet, letting me know what the status is. But it was their opinion that it was just going to be documenting, official documentation of the extra violations that would need to be corrected prior to this clearing. And they didn't seem to be, that was going to be any kind of issue.
Good.
Yeah, they know it says $58,000 in fines already.
Yeah,
No.
they meaning
18005?
the
Oh,
owner,
I'm
yeah.
looking at the wrong one, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no.
13,800.
Yeah.
Right, and, yeah, and that was what, 10/6. No, that was when the lien was filed.
Right.
Fines were accruing from January 1st.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I think we had agreed we would not stack new fines
Right.
on top of them,
Right.
despite the new, okay. Very good.
They'd be incorporated into the existing fines.
Right.
And 21-001, there's been no changes to the property. You did get a phone call from the daughter of an immediate neighbor, and said that vermin is starting to accumulate, or starting to come around into the, infiltrate into the garage area there. And I explained to him, based on past experience from health department, their concerns is that they need pictures, and I explained to them, if they see any kind of pictures of any kind of animal in and around the property, please take a picture, and then to forward it, we can get it to the health department. I think at that point is when they can start something more aggressive to have the area cleaned up. I don't know exactly what that is.
Uh-huh.
But if Valerie were here, she might be able to help
okay.
let us know about that. But
I'm surprised she didn't say, I'm not going out there to take a picture.
yeah, yes.
Would it be possible on this, or maybe on this report that you do, to add like a column that would just sort of be fines accruing, check, non-check?
I
It's in there.
believe that there is a column.
Down the bottom here.
It's in the last bright red column. Fines
18th.
commenced
Oh,
on
yeah,
date.
okay. Sorry.
And that's all right.
Yes.
And
Yes.
usually when there's a lien, the date, like
Yep.
few
Yeah, I was
columns
looking
down.
at the
there's a
wrong
lien.
one
Yeah,
up here.
Okay.
That, yep, it's there. Thank you.
Sure.
And as far as you know, as to 21001, anyone living there?
No, it is vacant.
All right, good.
Yes.
That's our list.
Mm-hmm.
Anything new?
Complaint had come in, a second complaint on a property that the first time investigated, it had not elevated to a point where it was considered blight, but I'm going to go back out tomorrow and do a second inspection.
Okay.
But that's it right now.
All right. Any other business?
We'll just make a comment on the sort of opposite of Blight. I was by the Darien Commons and I thought, like, that place is looking really, really nice.
Yeah.
It is unfortunate that the development
Yeah,
nearby is not, but
yeah. No, you're right. I believe folks have started to move in, and it's coming to life.
There is somebody living there, right?
Yeah, there are people living there.
A woman, I was driving for the, out and about in Darien, or out at home in Darien, said she knew somebody who was living there.
Oh, good.
So I know
Yeah. Yeah, it's happening. Very
they're
good.
moving in.
Okay, if nothing further, I'd entertain a motion to adjourn. Thank you, Mr. Eder. Thank you, Mr. Washeka, for seconding, and it was unanimous. Look at that. With thanks to Mr. Eder, you're going to
Yes, Peter,
move
thank
on
you
to
very
other
much.
public service, I understand, but
Where you go?
what are you doing?
thank you.